Good afternoon everybody and welcome to my assembly. So I'm going to start today's assembly by looking at a picture. Talk to your partner about what you can see in the picture. Okay, so I can see some fields, trees, houses, and at the front here there appears to be some plastic tubing that's attached to bits of wood. What do you like about this picture? Talk to your partner again. Okay, so what I like the most about the picture is the view of the rolling hills in the background and the fact that you can see for miles. This time I want you to think about what questions you might ask about this picture. Talk to your partner and then share your ideas with your teacher. Now the question that I'm curious to know the answer to is, why is there this plastic tubing stuck in the ground? But today the question that we're going to consider is how important it is to plant more trees. Scientists have outlined 10 rules for tree planting which they say have got to be top priority for this decade. Tree planting is a good solution to tackle climate change and protect biodiversity, but scientists say that planting trees in the wrong place can do more harm than good. Why are trees so important? They give us oxygen and store carbon. They stabilise the soil and give life to the world's wildlife. They provide us with the materials for tools and shelter. The canopies of trees can act as a physical filter, trapping dust and absorbing pollutants from the air. They provide shade and can help reduce noise. And research has shown that within minutes of being surrounded by trees and green space, people become calmer and feel more relaxed. So can trees be planted anywhere? Experts say that large-scale tree planting schemes can actually be harmful to the environment if they're not carried out properly, because when people plant the wrong trees in the wrong place, it can cause considerably more damage than benefits, which won't help people or nature. So what are the best trees to plant? Hazel, crabapple and goat willow are good trees to plant for small spaces, and according to the Tree Council, people should copy nature by planting trees that are already successfully growing nearby. You could learn more about trees and how you can help by visiting useful websites such as the Forestry Commission, the Woodland Trust and the Royal Horticultural Society. Trees do lots of jobs for us. They provide us with wood. Some fruits, nuts and other foods come from trees. They protect the earth from flooding, fires, wind and soil erosion. They can be beautiful to look at. Many people enjoy trees and can find being near them relaxing and peaceful. They can be a natural playground for children to climb and explore. The shade from trees can help to keep us cool. Many insects, birds and animals live in trees, and trees produce oxygen which we breathe. Can you think of any other jobs that trees do that help us? Talk to your partner. So what would happen if all of our trees disappeared? Because trees store carbon in their trunks and remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, without them, smaller plants might be able to hold off the immediate effects of more carbon in the atmosphere, but eventually it would increase. Eventually, large amounts of carbon would run into the oceans, possibly killing everything except for jellyfish. Without trees, the world would look very different. There wouldn't be any forests to run through and explore, wouldn't be able to build dens or climb branches. You wouldn't view a tree to be able to paint or draw it, or use it to inspire writing or poetry. And you wouldn't be able to sit in their shade and use them to help you relax and keep calm. There would be fewer insects, plants, animals and fungi because trees provide their habitats. Without trees, there would be a wave of extinctions of several different species of animals. Animals, including humans, would begin to suffer through increased heat and lack of water. Many people rely on trees for their livelihoods, and they may no longer be able to heat their homes or cook. There would be fewer insects, plants, animals and fungi because trees provide their natural habitat. Without trees, there would be a wave of extinctions of several different species of animals. Animals, including humans, would begin to suffer through increased heat and lack of water. Many people rely on trees for their livelihoods, and they may no longer be able to heat their homes or cook. The medicine and food provided by trees would also no longer exist. The climate would be very different. Without trees, areas would become much drier, potentially causing drought. And when the rain did finally come, flooding would be disastrous as there'd be no trees to trap the water or keep the soil in place. Trees also have a cooling effect, so most places where trees stood would also become warmer. What do you think our local area would look like if we didn't have any trees? Talk to your partner. So because trees are the biggest plants on the planet, they give us oxygen, store carbon, stabilise the soil and give life to the world's wildlife, we should follow the advice and guidance about the best ways to protect and ensure the survival of this vital resource. Now, next week is National Children's Gardening Week, which aims to capture children's enthusiasm at a time when results are immediate, which is why it takes place every year at the end of May. It means that people in the UK can plant all the popular plants without worrying about them being damaged by the weather. So perhaps you could think about things that you could do next week to help protect our trees. Thank you for listening to my assembly. Bye.